Alright, boys, we're in this old side by the side here, 12:21 Friday afternoon. I've got the squirrel death weapon. I pulled up here. I'm going up here in these woods. I pulled up here. The old squirrel went up a tree barking, and I blowed him up there. So we've got one already. It's real good hunting conditions here. Light wind with fog and light drizzle. We'll hunt a little while in here. See, this is tough to hunt in here, boys. It's steep up there. It's hard for a sharpshooter to get balanced to shoot. We could get some longer shots up here, too. Alright, boys, Squirrel 1, you see what happened to his ass. He got that old head busted. There's a lot of beaches right up through here. You might hear that squirrel barking at the camera. I believe it's two barking up in here. You gotta watch, though. They don't move much like this right here. They'll sit. You'll probably see them before you hear them, unless they're barking. You hear him, hear him up there. I ain't found that squirrel yet, boy. These woods are dark. I'm afraid to crowd him too much. He's close. Alright, boys, we busted his ass. He's about 10 or 12 feet off the ground up there is all he was. I was looking up higher in a tree. He's not too high up. I shot him through the fork of that tree, putting that gun through that fork of that little old tree. That tree right there. Blowed him up. Let's see if I busted that old head. Reckon I have. Alright, boys, that squirrel there has got back in this hole right here. See the blood? See the blood on his stick there? Huh, that's a little unusual, boys. I thought I cracked that skull on that squirrel. I'm afraid to run my hands back in there. Some bitch might bite me. Alright, boys, location change. That old ash timber up there is blowed down in so many places on that hill. 119. There's gray squirrels and fox squirrels in here. I can see farther in here. I'd like to shoot this gun on some longer shots for sure, maybe. Look here, what's it looking at? See if I can get him in the camera. Boys, maybe that one didn't get a hold on me. You know, it's unusual. You don't get many crawl-offs with this HM2. Of course, that hole was right below where that squirrel was rolling off the hill, you know. There's another squirrel up here. I seen him earlier. He may be over here, though. See, all them hickories got them leaves on them up there. There's nuts still on them trees. That squirrel over there, he comes straight down, boys. Boy, this is about perfect conditions right here for this time of year, boys. I'm getting mixed reports, though, on the number of squirrels being seen by deer hunters. Some of them say they ain't seeing any, and some saying they're seeing a piss pot full. You see there, that little young squirrel didn't crawl off. Got that head busted, boys. What's a good eating squirrel right there? I've seen this squirrel had a buddy up here. He went down that bog there, but I don't know where that little fella's went. I might have heard this gun went off and got spooked. They'll set up in trees like this right here, boys, and they ain't too scared. There's a stupid crow right up there. I don't think crow season. It might be open today, but I'm not going to shoot his ass. Got some fox squirrel action right here, boy. You can see him running up and down that hickory right there. See, he's way up in that tree now. Get him up there. There's 2 or 3 of them. We've shot a fox squirrel up here. There's 3 or 4 more squirrels up there. They run all up and down that hickory right there. I shot one out of the top of that tall ass hickory, but now he didn't come down real good. He slid down that tree. I don't know where these other squirrels went though. There's 2 or 3 more fox squirrels up there somewhere. Boys, we've shot 4 or 5 up in here. There's still squirrels up there. I don't even know how many I've shot. I just kept firing. I know there's 1 or 2 more up there. I hear one still trying to chatter some up there. One of these is a gray squirrel. He come out through that walnut tree there. You hear him up there chattering. I believe some of these are young fox squirrels. Boys, I don't know how many I've shot up here. I'm not over my limit, but boys, I dropped some squirrels up here and I had to shoot fast. They're all fox squirrels, I believe, up in here but one. There still may be a squirrel or two up here. I'm off balance on this old stick here. Well, I made the best of it here. Let's see if we can't find all these, boys. Alright, boys, I think I've got them all here. See on my 6 right here. One gray squirrel there. We'll look at them a little closer, a little later. See if I can get them in this bag. Go kill a couple of more. Alright, boys, time to quit. Sharpshooters wore out packing all these heavy-ass fox squirrels. See what time it is. 8 squirrels, 3 gray squirrels, 6 fox squirrels, 5 fox squirrels. I'm sorry, 5 fox squirrels. All these squirrels head busted, boys. Except for the one on the very far end. He may be head busted, I just can't tell where the bullet went, and I believe he is head busted. I can't tell for sure where the bullet went in on that squirrel, boys. No, he ain't head busted. There's where it come out, I believe. So one squirrel not head busted, one went in a hole on me. I showed y'all the blood. And truth be told, I didn't see but one more squirrel. It's all I seen, I believe. And I believe it was the buddy to that little fella right there. I killed everything I've seen but one. That's alright. Good conditions. Not surprised. It's been so dry here, boys, and it's been warm, but I did get cold, but it's been dry. 17 Mach 2, boys. You don't get many crawl-offs with that right there, okay? Sharpshooter will put a percentage on it. Truth be told, 1% maybe. 1.5%. No joke. I've had very few crawl-offs. Now that one got in a hole, maybe the momentum, you know, where he had tumbled down the hill, that he had enough senses to crawl back in it, but that may not have been the case. But now, I was on the head of that squirrel. He was upside down on that tree, boys, and I lit that head up. I'm sure of that. It wasn't overly far. But I might not have got that brain, you know. Sometimes those squirrels, some of them are tough, boys. These old fox squirrels can be tough, too. Well, that's going to do it. I hope you enjoyed. I am tuckered out packing these damn squirrels, boys. They're heavy. I'm glad I had what few gray squirrels I had to go with them. If it had been all 8 fox squirrels, I sure enough would have been tuckered out. Hope you enjoyed.